What is up, you guys? Nick here. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, thanks for coming back. If you're not, if you have watched my channel before, you will know I am almost entirely focused on innovative disruption, EVs, and clean energy. This emerging growth company fits in perfectly with this thesis. In continuing with the 2 penny stocks every week series, in today's episode, we'll be doing a deep dive on a fascinating solar panel clean energy holding company. Their share valuations have been on fire lately and are making big moves. I'll first be going over who this company is, what they do, where they see their business going in the coming weeks and months, and finally analyzing their charting, statistics, and financials. We have a lot to get into, but before we get it, Webull has improved their promo. They are now offering 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. All you have to do is 1 sign up, 2 open an account, and 3 deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This is a complete no-brainer. Webull is a 0% commissions trading platform and offers some of the best analytics in the game. This offer ends soon, guys. Do not sleep on it. Disclaimer, this is a sponsored video. Make sure to always come to your own conclusions whenever allotting capital, and especially when purchasing penny stocks. There is more potential reward. However, this also comes with additional risk. Do your own due diligence and formulate your own opinions. Alright, in today's episode, we are looking at Greenstream Holdings, trading under ticker symbol GSFI on the OTC market or over the counter. Greenstream Holdings is an emerging leader in the solar utility space, designing beautiful and optimized solar panels and solar panel greenhouses. If you are positioned in the clean energy space, you may be aware of its intense potential in the coming decades. In the US alone, the solar energy market is expected to grow at a compounded annual growth rate of 17.32% through 2020 to 2025. Greenstream is positioned to capture this fundamental shift in utility. The solar industry lies in an approximate $17 billion industry that is expected to double yet again in 5 years. Greenstream is not a solar panel installation company, but rather is targeting the actual energy for the power grid itself in underserved and growing markets. They engage their customers through leases of solar infrastructure, next-gen batteries, and purchase power agreements. US solar companies appear to have installed 3.8 gigawatts of new solar capacity in just Q3 alone, about a 9% increase from Q2. We are seeing that exponential increase and continued growth. What's more about the industry at large is that solar accounts for approximately 43% of all new electric generating capacity, which appears to be more than any other electricity source, and Greenstream is positioning themselves to be able to benefit from the shift. Now, what I really like about Greenstream Holdings is that they are not competing with companies who are buying up land for the actual infrastructure, but using the infrastructure already in place, hiding in plain sight: rooftops, overpasses, and canopies. They are enabling anyone who has at least 50,000 square feet of roof space to become host sites, allowing for rebates and property tax abatements. All of the power produced by the system can be credited to any individual utility customer at zero cost and is tied directly to the utility by bypassing on-site meters. They are forging into the unmet space by targeting 50 to 100,000 square feet of rooftop space in the near term, where it will install solar panels in New York City. They are specifically targeting high-cost energy urban locations. These are typically high-density cities such as New York City. Their business idea is a win-win for all parties. As the proprietors of facility receive lease payments as compensation, the community gains access to clean, green energy, and revenues are generated for the company. They are also entering the emerging industry of urban gardening with their sleek and solar greenhouses dedicated to rooftop farming under their subsidiary Green Rain. Having vegetation on the tops of roofs within cities can extend the robustness and life of the roof itself, conserve energy, reduce stormwater runoff, and improve air quality. Green Rain Solar founder Madeline Camarada states that, quote, "In the last few years, rooftop gardening has been growing exponentially. The opportunity and necessity to grow crops on the rooftops allows for efficient use of the limited space found in cities. There is a complete missed opportunity, and Green Rain Solar is addressing this, and shareholders are picking up on this as of late. They have also partnered with Aoki, the Benihana founder, to build the first next-gen greenhouse center in Honolulu, Hawaii, to generate the the freshest organic ingredients as possible. Looking at their share prices, investors and analysts have been all over this company as of late. Since just December 18th, 2020, just over a month ago, shares have already surged 400% and 300% in just the last month alone. They are a nano-cap company with a market cap of $13.966 million, which has been rapidly growing in the past few quarters. They have an extremely volatile beta value, 4.73. This is likely partially due to the surging shares as of late. They have an incredibly large 52-week range with a low of 0.0245 and a high of 2.4932. Their volume has been really picking up at 909,000 shares compared to an average of only 148,000. They have an extremely small float with 16.8 million shares, so when good news is released, the shares will typically surge. However, the same should be noted of the opposite. It's important to note that they have not generated revenue as of yet. However, they are new in the space and this is to be expected. Their total assets to liabilities is quite healthy at 1.884, indicating more assets relative to liabilities. They have made some very interesting recent moves. They hired a very solid CFO and recently inked in a deal enabling Greenstream to own both the project and revenue generating panels for the next 2 years. And they have recently signed a deal to install and maintain 151 kilowatt solar panel system delivering power to a community project in Newark. Revenues through direct sales to building owners are expected to generate 15 to 20% return over 20 years on these community solar projects. They appear to be diversifying their asset base and revenue streams. They have seen steady growth since November 4th, which happens to be the day after Joe Biden was elected, indicating that a Democratic government will be very good for clean energy in the future. I do think this company is overall very interesting and very well positioned for the coming landscape. You all know how much I like clean energy paired with innovative disruption, and I think this company does both of those things perfectly. Don't forget about the Webull promo, 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This is a complete no-brainer. Webull offers some of the best analytics in the game and are a 0% commissions trading platform. Make sure to always come to your own conclusions whenever purchasing a penny stock. Never invest any money you can't afford to lose. Penny stocks do have more potential reward. However, this comes with much more additional risk. So be aware of the consequences. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, and formulate your own opinions. This is your duty as an investor. Check out my Patreon page if you haven't. I will be posting every single one of my trades moving throughout the course of 2021. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. You don't want to miss any of those trades. I release behind the scenes content, more content, and penny stocks on a continual basis. Anyways, everyone, I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Happy trading. Cheers.